I mean, unless you just heavy-handed and start crying the first, the first
like
squiggle.
the rodeo? I know you sing, so it seems
I
like
actually have only been to like maybe 3 rodeos in my life.
Because you're not from Texas.
Actually, I was born in Texas, and they are actually one of the largest black rodeos in America is held in my city, the Cowboys of Color.
Tulsa?
Yeah. Well, I think they bounce between Oklahoma City and Tulsa, but yeah, the Cowboys of Color rodeo is a very big rodeo, black teams that come up there.
I didn't know that.
Hey, I'm doing it.
It's a black rodeo?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta go to that.
It's Oklahoma, man. Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. That's country city. Ain't nothing but horses and black people up there.
I've never been to Oklahoma.
You gotta visit, especially Tulsa. Tulsa's just a different kind of like town.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of sadness there.
Because of the history.
Yeah, you can feel it in the ground. You can feel it in some of the people, but also it's kind of regenerating in a way, and new things are growing, which is pretty fun. Especially for me, coming up in like the era where it actually all started. They're very behind on like a lot of things as far as like
era when it all started.
Like the creative process.
Oh, okay.
The free flowing funding for artists, like that kind of stuff. That all just started recently. So.
How do you get tapped into something like that starting? Do you just know people who are paying attention to it?
Funding for artists?
Yeah, knowing that it's been started. You watching the news?
There's like a lot of nonprofit organizations that specialize in getting that kind of information to people.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of tech companies that came in recently as well, who came with their resources. They was like started paying people to move to our city, and some of them people are kind of staples in how that information got out.
So it's a helping move. It's not like a gentrification move.
It is both.
Oh, okay.
It is both, but I mean, I was in a predominantly white high school. I was raised in the suburbs, and I graduated with 1,000 people, and there was still a large majority of black students, but for the most part, like, it's always been a mixed community, but predominantly white. So I don't think that it's so much gentrification in a way where it's like they're taking over, but I could see how it could be seen that way, just by some of the people that live there, who've been asking, been trying to build, been trying to get resources for their people, like I can see both ways how it's harmful and helpful.
Because you're saying the people who are doing that are people from elsewhere.
Not all of them, but a large majority of the funding has come from, the people who have, been part of the gentrification of the city, I would say. And I think that, that's a double-ended sword for like those people like me who, only just got into that industry, the industry of, the music industry, and wanting to grow and wanting to scale and reach all my people is like being mindful of where you take your help from, but understanding that there are people sitting here in all shapes and sizes and colors to help you. And my experience with situations and people may not be your experience, and so it's kind of just figuring out where you want to take that relationship and what you'll use it for. You know what I'm saying?
Are you seeing the influx of funding translate to like, somebody who sings or wants to sing can easily gain access to studio time, and there's more of this going on?
And then there's organizations that are really just meant for the creatives, and so it's people like me working together, trying to find resources, trying to put on shows, and kind of just bring more awareness to our music in the city. It's groups like Tulsa Creative Engine and Building Tulsa. There's just so many. Access
to this full interview early and other few interviews like it, as well as essentially an apprenticeship from me digitally. Now this Patreon is gonna have 2 tiers. The starter tier is gonna come with early access to full videos, behind the scenes content, tattoo and piercing quick tip, ad-free content, as well as information recommendation. That means any book, ebook, YouTube video, course, whatever I come across, what helps me is gonna help you. Now the second tier, that's only for the hustlers. That's gonna have access to everything I just mentioned, as well as in-depth tattoo videos with technique voiceovers. These are not time lapses. This is full 2, 3, 4 hours, however long it takes me to tat, you're gonna see all of it. We're also gonna have my Piercing 101 guide that's already up, my Piercing 102 guide that's on the way. I'm gonna drop the gems for the entrepreneurs. I'm gonna have things for clothing lines, manufacturers, how to speak with them, etc. I might even do some personal critiques for those trying to be tattoo artists. Be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the Patreon.